Welcome to the 7th Annual CUNY School of Professional Studies Scholarship Recognition Ceremony. This is a significant moment during the academic year when the school celebrates the accomplishments of its scholarship awardees, as well as recognizes our generous supporters from within the CUNY SPS community and beyond, who make students' dreams of a college degree possible. Our thanks to all who join us now in recognition of our scholars. It is my great pleasure to introduce John Mogilescu, the founding dean of the CUNY School of Professional Studies.
Thank you for joining the CUNY SPS community for its 7th annual CUNY SPS Scholarship Recognition Ceremony. Today, we are celebrating our students and the transformative power of the scholarship that helped them reach their goals and graduate from college. Though we cannot be together in person this year, I am happy that we were able to come together virtually to celebrate our CUNY SPS scholarship recipients and thank our generous donors. This, of course, has been a very troubling year, to say the least, and I'm so proud of our students and what they have been able to accomplish under such extreme and trying circumstances. There is no one in our city who has not been affected by the devastation of COVID-19, and we can only hope that things will get better in the future. However, even during this incredibly challenging time, our students are extraordinarily committed. They are talented, smart, and resilient, and their stories are inspiring. You will hear some of these stories in a few minutes from 3 of our wonderful scholarship awardees. The great majority of our students at CUNY SPS attend our school part-time while juggling work and family obligations. And because they are working adults, for many of them, financial aid options other than scholarships are not available. This is why the scholarships that we are here to acknowledge tonight are so very important. In many cases, they are the only way that our students can reach the finish line and complete their degrees. Many of our scholarship recipients have graduated from CUNY SPS, and others continue to work hard and progress toward the degrees and certificates that will advance them personally and professionally, while influencing their employers, their industries, and their communities. Also, this year, in response to the COVID-19 crisis and its overwhelming effects on our students and their well-being, the CUNY SPS Foundation established the CUNY SPS COVID-19 Emergency Grant Fund, which has distributed $232,770 in grants for our students since March of this year. The grants provided from this fund have helped our students put food on their table for their families after losing jobs, paid medical bills, and outstanding rent, and have kept the lights on. We want to thank the Robin Hood Foundation, which gave us $100,000 for emergency grants in spring 2020, and which very generously has provided an additional $50,000 in September. Also want to thank the Petrie Foundation for its ongoing support for emergency funds. We also want to thank the CUNY SPS Foundation Board of Directors, which has committed another $50,000 to address the overwhelming financial need of our students during this citywide and national economic depression. The support of our CUNY SPS Foundation Board and our scholarship donors is critical, and you have immeasurably changed the lives of our students by helping ensure that they are able to continue their academic progress. Let me take a moment now to note that despite the significant challenges of COVID-19, CUNY SPS is continuing to move forward. Enrollment is the highest ever, with over 4,200 degree students enrolled in credit-bearing programs. We are still the fastest growing school in CUNY, now offering 24 degree programs, including a new Masters of Science in Health Information Management, which will be launching in the spring. This year, CUNY SPS is ranked 16th in the nation in U.S. News and World Report's 2020 list of best online bachelor degree programs, which places us in the top 5% of the 353 institutions that were ranked. And over 900 students graduated from our degree and certificate programs this past June in a wonderful virtual online celebration. And as the university moved all of its instruction online in response to COVID-19, our school was asked to train CUNY faculty at other colleges and teaching online. To date, Over 2,000 CUNY faculty have participated in our 3-week online Teaching Essentials course, and we anticipate that more will join in the future. Thank you to our wonderful dedicated faculty and staff for everything that you do. All of our school's accomplishments are because of your hard work on behalf of our students every single day. And thank you to Nick Barrett, our development specialist, for all his hard work and dedication to CUNY SPS and to this reception. And to Darian Robinson, video and multimedia specialist, for his expertise and work to bring this event to life. Special thanks also to Executive Director of Development, Michael Idarola. Since he arrived at SPS in 2018, he has done so much to expand our foundation board of directors, has increased fundraising substantially, and has grown the Office of Development in both breadth and depth. We're lucky to have him here at SPS. But we are here today to celebrate the CUNY SPS scholarship recipients and thank the generous supporters and benefactors who've made these awards possible. So in closing, allow me to introduce Blake Foote, our Foundation Board Chair. Thank you, Blake, for attending tonight and for your exceptional leadership. Thanks very much.
Please welcome Blake Foote, Chair of the CUNY School of Professional Studies Foundation.
Good evening, or whenever you may be watching this, and welcome to our virtual scholarship reception. Special thanks to the CUNY SPS advancement team and the video and marketing gurus who helped put this reception together. Though last year was our biggest turnout for our scholarship reception, we may get even more participants this year, given the virtual format and how it allows for more people to join. Of course, we want as many people as possible to know about our amazing SPS scholarship recipients and the power of their intellect, experience, perseverance, and personal stories. My name is Blake Foote, and I am chair of the SPS Foundation Board. We're 15 strong, representing various industries and expertise, and 3 of us are alums of SPS. We are your cheerleaders, and that's why this entire community is here tonight, to celebrate you as remarkable scholars. As Foundation Board members, we work hard to act as ambassadors and strategic thinkers for CUNY SPS. Our other primary goal is to raise funds to support students. Due to the generosity of the SPS community and other fundraising, we awarded over $270,000 for scholarships and textbook support in FY20, and over $230,000 for the COVID-19 emergency fund as of the end of September. Board members personally contributed over $100,000 to these efforts in FY20, and we've set a high bar for this year as well. We're glad and proud that CUNY SPS is growing despite the challenges of this pandemic, increasing its enrollment, number of graduating students, and its degree offerings. But most of all, we're proud of you. Congratulations to all of the CUNY SPS scholarship recipients. In closing, as we approach the season of Thanksgiving, I want to express my personal gratitude to the faculty, staff, alumni, board, and all of the many friends of SPS who have generously given. I hope you'll continue to support the school, its ambitious goals, and of course, its brilliant students.
Please welcome ACE Scholar Lucy Lau.
Good evening, SPS Foundation Board, donors, faculty, and staff. I'm Lucy Lau, and I'm honored and grateful to be chosen as an ACE Scholar. I'm currently in my senior year studying for my bachelor's in business. My college journey has been going on and off for the past 15 years. I started at CUNY City College with the dream of being the first in my family to earn a college degree. I grew up in a single-parent household, and I'm the only child. My grandmother never attended school, and my father is a high school graduate. But medical and financial hurdles gradually limited my ability to complete in-person classes. Over the course of 3 years, my uncle, grandmother, and father all had to be hospitalized due to various medical problems, including a terminal cancer, a burst gallbladder, kidney stones, and lymph node cancer. I found myself spending weekday afternoons and nights at the hospital or at the doctor's office as a caretaker and translator. It became difficult to attend campus during the day. Medical bills started piling up along with all our other bills. I decided to switch majors to take classes that could better accommodate my situation. When that didn't work, I became a part-time student in order to work and help my family pay the bills. Eventually, part-time college became one course a semester and then no classes at all. Over the past decade, I've had various jobs, including assistant baker, assistant ad copy editor, editorial assistant, and operations assistant at an acupuncturist college, all the while learning a low assistant's wages. I longed to complete my college education and finally stop being everyone's assistant. I was relieved to have found that CUNY SPS offered fully online courses. A few years ago, I enrolled for a couple of classes and discovered online courses fit perfectly into my life and work schedule. The flexibility provided by online CUNY SPS curriculum has provided me with the ability to achieve my dream of being the first in my family to earn a college degree. I currently work full-time at an affordable housing development that manages around 1,500 apartments in New York City. I hope to pursue a career that combines the real estate business and public policies to advocate for expanding access to affordable housing for my fellow New Yorkers. Having spent 25 years growing up and living in a NYCHA development, I understand that even after obtaining affordable housing, public policies mean the difference between sustainable and unsustainable affordable housing. The ACE Scholarship helps clear the road for me to graduate without debt. Living in a city where rent can take up to 2, 3, or even 4 paychecks, saving every bit of money helps. Once again, I'd like to thank the ACE Scholarship Foundation for providing me and my fellow recipients with this gift of financial freedom. Thank you for your support.
Please welcome Petrie Nurse Scholar Nicholas Fosmeyer.
Hello everyone, my name is Nicholas Fosmeyer and I have been awarded the Petrie Nurse Scholarship. I want to start by extending my sincerest gratitude to the Carol and Milton Petrie Foundation, which is funding this scholarship. Thanks to their generosity, people like me can focus less on the monetary burden of getting an education and focus instead on what really is important, which is learning. A little bit about myself. I'm originally from Spain and I moved to New York 7 years ago, trying to find out who I was as a person. I can hardly believe that I'm now recording this video because when I first came to New York, I remember going to Battery Park and I was looking at the beautiful skyline of downtown Manhattan and I was overwhelmed by a sensation of fear. I thought to myself, why have I come here? Why did I leave the comfort of Spain and come to New York, a city where I don't know anybody, just to struggle? Because for newcomers, New York is really a struggle. The job opportunities, if you don't have an education, don't pay much, and the cost of living is really high. However, I think that in order to grow as a person, you have to get yourself out of your comfort zone. So I decided to stay and give it a try. So after a few years of working odd jobs, I got tired of that and I started researching schools. That's how I stumbled upon CUNY. And after reading their mission, I automatically knew I wanted to be part of this school. Their mission is to provide upward social mobility to anybody, regardless of their background, by providing an affordable and quality education. So I signed up, but I didn't really know what profession I wanted to do, except that I wanted to help people. After a little research, I discovered that BMCC had an associate's degree in nursing, so I decided to do that. Fast forward, and I graduated in January 2020, and I got my nursing license shortly after. However, like in every other career, you need a bachelor's to get ahead in your profession. So I decided to join CUNY SPS, CUNY School of Professional Studies. And I couldn't be happier with my choice. I have never met a more supportive faculty. As I go through the classes, I can tell that they really want us to learn and grow as professionals, while also being cognizant that their student body is mostly busy working adults. And this support was most evident during the COVID crisis. As I said, I graduated January 2020 and I got my license in March, right when COVID was devastating New York City. As a new grad, I got a hospital job after my license, and with 1 day orientation and little to no experience, I was thrown into a battlefield. I was working 7 to 9 days straight. I had maybe a day off here and there. I was working 12 hours a day. And I've never been more stressed in my life. On top of that, I was taking 3 nursing classes at SPS during my first semester, which is a lot of work. I was reaching my breaking point. I thought of quitting school and just work. However, the director of the nursing program, Margaret Riley, and all the faculty were incredibly supportive. They extended deadlines for us to turn in our projects. They created forums for nurses to be able to vent and express what they were going through. And they just made sure nobody was left behind in their education during those crazy times. Now that everything has calmed down, I have been awarded this scholarship and I couldn't be more honored. Not only does it help with the monetary burden, as I said, but it also serves as recognition of all the effort that I've put in since I came to New York. It was really thanks to CUNY that I found the purpose I was looking for. I love nursing. It's a profession where I can help others when they're most in need, and I can have a very strong positive impact in people's lives. And like me, they're helping a lot of other people find their own dreams, and they're helping people be fulfilled and achieve their goals. So for that, I will always be grateful to CUNY.
Please welcome Finish Line Degree Completion Scholar Jessica Montalvo.
Hi, my name is Jessica Montalvo, and I'm a sociology major at CUNY SPS. This is my last semester at this institution, and I owe this huge accomplishment to the Finish Line Degree Completion Scholarship Award. Being a Finish Line Degree Completion Scholar means the world to me, and because of it, I can finally say that in the next few months, I shall be receiving my bachelor's degree, which I worked so hard for. My journey is one that I'm sure many can relate to. Over the years since I've graduated from high school, I've taken many long breaks between working full-time and going back to school to finish my degree. Having to choose between employment and education is a tough reality for many CUNY students, as many of us struggle to afford a life in New York City. A few years ago, I became a mother and decided to use my time at home with my newborn son to my advantage and go after an online degree. I'm so grateful to have found CUNY SPS, an institution that accommodates their online curriculum for people like me. However, juggling a newborn baby, my home life, and a full-time class schedule was very difficult for me at the time. I honestly felt like my arms were being pulled in a million directions while trying to keep up with everything. I'm sure many of you can relate. Well, life happened, and again, I had to take some more time off from my academic journey. However, watching my son grow up gave me the drive to want to finish my degree sooner than later and provide the best life that I can for him. So again, I signed up for classes while working a full-time job as a single mother. Being a single mother while working full-time and taking college courses has been one of the biggest obstacles that I've ever had to face. Battling financial stability while still trying to afford my remaining tuition after financial aid has been a very scary journey, but well worth it in order to give my son a better life. This is why I'm very proud and very humbled to have been selected as a Finish Line Degree Completion Scholar during my last semester at SPS. I'm even more proud and extremely grateful to have become a mentor to other fellow SPS students whom are just beginning their time here. I've had the pleasure of mentoring 4 new students, some of whom are just like me, returning back to school after so many years, as well as those who are parents struggling to find a healthy balance between work, school, and family life. The experience of being able to greatly relate to these new students, as well as being able to take the amazing guidance and knowledge that I've acquired at CUNY SPS and contributing that to their success is something that I will forever remain with me. Education is the foundation for success in this country, and with that being said, the Finish Line Degree Completion Scholarship Award has assisted in building a foundation that will allow me to pursue my dreams. Thank you to those behind the Finish Line Degree Completion Scholarship Award for giving me the opportunity to pursue my goals and for instilling in me the attitude to never give up. You've not only changed my life, but the life of my 4-year-old, and I'm forever grateful for this opportunity. Again, my name is Jessica Montalvo, and I'm a Finish Line Degree Completion Scholar.
Now a few words from Dean Mogilescu.
So let me now close the evening. You've heard firsthand about the tremendous impact of scholarships on the lives of our 3 students. Their success stories are possible only through the generosity of donations, large and small, from people like you. Many of our students still face real life and challenging financial challenges in the months ahead. If you're in a position to help, I would suggest that this is not the time to give to a richly endowed private alma mater. CUNY SPS students need your help to maintain their housing, feed their families, visit doctors, and they need it urgently. Please give at sps.cuny.edu/CUNY Tuesday. Even small donations can be helpful. So in closing again, I thank you for attending, for watching. Please support our students. They're incredible people, and they do the work that makes this city run every single day. Thanks very much.
It is our pleasure to present the 2020-2021 CUNY School of Professional Studies Foundation Scholarship recipients and offer our congratulations on their academic achievements. Join us in congratulating all our past CUNY SPS scholarship awardees. Thank you for your support of the CUNY School of Professional Studies and our students.